What's up, church? We've been in Acts, and in chapter 1, some of you asked, is the Bible contradicting itself? Are there some discrepancies, right? Because you notice that in Acts 1, Luke points out that Judas, when he died, he said that this man acquired a field with the reward of his wickedness, and falling headlong, meaning he fell first, he burst open in the middle and all his bowels gushed out. So Luke tells us his midsection opened, his bowels come out. That's how he died. But then you notice in Matthew 27, very astutely, in verse 5, it says that he, Judas, threw down the pieces of silver into the temple, departed, and he went and hanged himself. So what did he do? Did he die by hanging or did he die by falling? Well, I would give you another story. So Bethany Hamilton is a surfer from Hawaii. If you know her story, she only has one arm. And you ask what happened. Well, one person would say, well, she lost her arm while surfing in the ocean. And another person might say, well, no, she lost her arm from a shark attack. Which one is true? Both are 100% true. Two tellings of the same story. She was surfing in the ocean and she was attacked by a shark while surfing in the ocean. Two descriptions of the same event. And so here we have the same thing going on with Luke telling us that he fell midsection and his guts fell. Now, if you're running or walking, I don't care how fast you're running, if you fall head first, your midsection is likely not gonna burst open and your guts are not gonna fall out. Unless maybe something else was happening. And doctors who are familiar with the story tell us there's a very reasonable process that happens when a body is left hanging, especially in the Jerusalem heat. They'll tell you that there's this process where the bacteria in the body will begin to break down the cells and tissues, and in that process, gases begin to develop, which would cause the body to bloat. And over time, that compromises the integrity of the skin and the body and the tissues. And so eventually, it's very likely that a body hung high would fall and break, and upon impact, the midsection can very well break open and the guts fall at that point in the process. And so was Judas hung like Matthew said he was, or would Luke be right in saying that his midsection broke open? Well, both can be 100% true, not contradicting each other, but telling two descriptions of the same event. Which investigators tell us that's more believable than if a bunch of witnesses were telling the exact same story, to make it a little suspicious that maybe they fabricated it together in a room saying, this is what we say, this is what we say, where when you got two different people or many witnesses telling different descriptions of an event that they came to learn of, that gives us reason to believe that the Bible can be trusted in the stories that it tells. It's historical and it's reliable. So I pray you keep on reading the book of Acts. I pray that it strengthens your faith. Let's continue to be a church in action. All right. God bless you, church, and we'll see you soon.